used to things lasting 18 seconds.
Hey, Marshall with differentials.
That smart remark by Daniel Bryan got him in some hot water. He had to face Dolph Ziggler this past Monday on Raw. Ziggler would pull off the victory thanks to Big E Langston and AJ Lee. And then this would happen after that matchup. Watch what Big E Langston would do to Daniel Bryan. Yeah, Big E Langston. Flat out power, making Daniel Bryan pay. And I believe Kane is set on making Dolph Ziggler pay here tonight. Kane, of course, was not at ringside Monday night. He had other things on his mind, the situation with CM Punk.
I'll tell you what, I like CM Punk. He's the best in the world, but he and I don't always see eye to eye, and this is one of those things. I have no idea what he's thinking.
You see him Punk in possession of the urn as Kane goes right after Dolph Ziggler, and Dolph just has to stem this emotional tide, so to speak.
Well, everything that CM Punk did this past Monday night was beyond disrespectful. It was disgraceful. Kane got a measure of retribution with their victory Monday night. That's just the beginning of the story.
And Dolph's getting the hell beaten out of him tonight by the big red monster Kane. Dolph has not been able to get out of the
internet connection.
Dolph needs to go ahead and make sure and thank CM Punk for this one right now because he's taking the brunt of Kane's wrath.
I mean, think about what Kane went through this past Monday night when he got blasted in the back of the head by the urn. At the hands of Punk, and Punk now in possession of that as AJ Lee, Dolph's girlfriend, looks on. She understands the concern in this matchup.
Now, a lot of
fury
tonight from Kane against Dolph Ziggler.
Big E Langston watching.
Big E Langston, I'll tell you, Mark Henry might be the world's strongest man, but Big E is a close number 2.
Yeah, Big E Langston, raw power, holds a number of powerlifting records.
Well, I've been in the same gym as Big E lifting, and I know you think that I'm strong, but when I'm pushing up 350 pounds on the bench, I look over at him, he's doing triple.
And in hot pursuit here of Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, Ziggler better run. He needs to retreat. Try to gather himself. And Mr. Money in the Bank, the show-off, in trouble. Goes down low now. Dolph trying to fight back here against Kane. Mentioned Ziggler owns a victory already over Daniel Bryan this past Monday night, but what a boot to the skull. Ziggler just can't quite get it going against the furious Kane.
Well, if you think big red monsters are scary, try ticking one off.
Well, that is what Punk has done, and you mentioned before, Brad, it's Ziggler feeling the wrath tonight.
I'll tell you, I just don't understand Punk's reasoning. If I were him, I would try to be Kane's best friend. It's not as though The Undertaker needs any extra motivation going into WrestleMania.
Exactly, but CM Punk must know what he's doing. In possession of the urn, heading to WrestleMania in the matchup against Undertaker. Here's Kane.
This is what we all expected from Kane tonight, but I'm not sure Dolph Ziggler expected this. You know Dolph Ziggler, Cole, how fast he is and how quick Dolph Ziggler is. Ziggler may feel he can get a victory here tonight despite Kane's move.
Yeah, and Ziggler does believe that. He has tremendous self-confidence, starting to show it.
He also got Big E Langston on the outside.
And Ziggler landing on the apron. I thought he was sent off into the upward slot of the building here. That was all. Starting to create some separation. Ziggler going to go up high. What's he going to do against Kane? Special drop kick. The big man's down. Ziggler on the cover. Hook to the leg. Can he get Kane here? Who powers out at 2?
Well, Dolph is the quickest superstar in the WWE. You combine that with the strength of Big E Langston, and that's pretty much a complete package.
Now Ziggler needs to take advantage of his speed and quickness against Kane, who's down to one knee.
Yeah, Ziggler may have Kane where he wants him. Now Daniel Bryan looking on was concerned. Elbow right to the chest of Kane. Covered. Kane powers out. Mr. Money in the Bank, Dolph Ziggler, has a contract. He cash in anytime he wants for the World Championship. Has until July to do that.
Yeah, but I don't think Ziggler wants to wait that long, Cole. He's gone on record saying that he will enter WrestleMania 23 nights away as the World Heavyweight Champion.
I'll do something with that. And there's Kane with a power. And now, what does the big red monster do? And nice move by Ziggler. Kane head first off the second turnbuckle, and now Dolph! Great DDT! Ziggler may pull off a big win here. Hooks the inside leg, and Kane gets gets the shoulder up.
The speed of Dolph Ziggler on full display, but it's still not quite enough to keep down the big red monster.
Look at Nutso AJ Lee looking on.
Not so.
Well, she's quirky. Look how she overreacted when she got doused with the
She's a fiery competitor.
That's a little more than quirky look on the face of AJ Lee on the outside.
Okay.
Not for nothing. I thought AJ looked pretty sexy standing outside there like that. Ooh,
You, Josh, please contain yourself.
Now Kane stalking Ziggler. For a moment, Ziggler had a flurry, and now it's Kane. Went for a vertical suplex. Ziggler up high. That is the strength of the Big Red Monster. Former world champion. Currently one half of the tag team champs. Kane's
closing down a victory here.
Ziggler manages to just stay alive. See the tense body language of Big E Langston, and along with Daniel Bryan at ringside.
Dolph Ziggler is in trouble right now, and usually the more trouble that Dolph Ziggler gets in, the more dangerous Big E Langston gets.
Well, Kane went for the side slam.
Sleeper!
Yeah, Dolph busted into a sleeper hold.
We've seen Ziggler in the past use this maneuver to defeat superstars here in WWE.
Trying to do it tonight with Kane, who backed Ziggler in the corner, trying to create some sort of separation, not able to do it quite yet, and now he does. Ziggler may have done some sort of damage to Kane. Here's the cover. Ziggler stays alive. Great matchup here tonight on Friday Night Smackdown. Kane and Dolph Ziggler.
When big men go up to the top rope, bad things happen.
Unless you're the Big Red Monster, Kane. He's very adept at coming off the top rope with a clothesline.
AJ's nasty.
Yeah, AJ again. Trying to beg off of look at this from Kane. Meanwhile, over here in front of us, Daniel Bryan looking to attack Langston from behind.
Daniel Bryan.
Sends Daniel Bryan into the timekeeper's area. You might want to turn around. He runs into the boot of Kane. Meanwhile, the matchup continues in the ring. Ziggler!
Cover him, Dolph.
Ziggler again! The cover! Cover the leg! Ziggler! What a victory for Dolph Ziggler! Chaos from ringside! And allowed Ziggler to capitalize.
It was dreadful momentarily here on Friday Night Smackdown. Dolph Ziggler found himself in the right place at the right time. The zigzag did in Kane for the victory here.
Dolph Ziggler, the money to make. Look out, look out! Uh-oh! Dolph Ziggler trash talking Kane! Big Langston! Look at this! Big E Langston! Langston laying waste to the Big Red Monster! Another dominating performance by Langston. So on Raw Monday night, Dolph Ziggler knocked off Daniel Bryan. Tonight on SmackDown, he beats Kane. Ziggler's taking out the tag team champions this week. And Big E Langston has laid waste to them both.
Well, Dolph Ziggler perhaps should have got out of here with the victory. Like you said, Brad, Kane would snap Ziggler, but then what? Big E Langston. We've mentioned in the past that Langston bench presses 575 pounds. That's why Langston can do this to men like Kane.
An incredible performance once again by Big E Langston. And Dolph Ziggler and, of course, the help of AJ Lee. We are on the road to WrestleMania 23 nights from tonight. MetLife Stadium, New York and New Jersey. We know Swagger and Zeb Coulter spewing their propaganda on YouTube. Their channel, We the People/Zeb. Well, we also found out that Alberto Del Rio and Ricardo Rodriguez would get into the act.
Hey, Jeff. My name is Zeb Coulter, and this is Jack Swagger. America today is divided. On one side of this great divide are hard-working, red-blooded Americans. Americans made of the right stuff. American stuff. On the other side of this divide are foreigners who cross our borders illegally. They sneak into this great country. They take our jobs. They marry our women and steal our God-given freedoms. You may ask yourself, who are these dangerous interlopers who are ruining the great fabric of this nation with their products? Canadians! That's right, Canada. It's a Canadian. Oh, sure, they might look like you and me, but don't be fooled. They speak with funny accents, eh? They salute a different flag, and they play sports. Sports on ice. They are smuggling a substance into our country that is so pure, so addictive, and so expensive that it is threatening the health of our native citizens. The name of this scourge: maple syrup. That's right, Jack Swagger. Maple syrup. So, fellow Americans, the next time you find yourself with a plate full of pancakes in front of you, I really like pancakes, think about how you're destroying America. We Jared, again. The people.
Oh my word! Waves are always funny. That's funny? Yeah. I think it's pretty funny. It's okay, Chief. Tell me if you think this is funny. When I beat you and 4 other superstars to win the Elimination Chamber, I put the weight of a nation upon my back. And now I'm not only fighting for the World Heavyweight Championship, but for the soul of our country. And you're in here joking about it? You're no different than Del Rio. You snuck across our border from Canada, came into our country, and now you're trying to take what doesn't belong to you, what belongs to real Americans. Real Americans. Swagger, what are you talking about, real Americans? Okay, I grew up in Canada, but I was born in America just like you, so I guess I'm a real American too. But what about this guy? Are you a real American? You look like a cross between Rush Limbaugh and Yosemite Sam.
Hey, let me tell you something, Jerry.
Listen, instead of worrying about politics and immigration and naturalization, you should worry about the fact that this is WrestleMania season. And you have a title match against Alberto Del Rio in just a few weeks. And even more importantly, you've got a match against Y2J tonight. So until you and Sam can beat me, I suggest that you please shut the hell